Hello, everybody. Uh, this came out this week. If you haven't read the Stormlight Archives, it's incredible. And that'll be all my free time. uh, good to see you. Good to see you, Beowulf. Good to see you, Galactic Gaming, Dexter Bateman, KDS, Duncan, Sir Boulevard. Is everybody doing? And Martin ARG and Max 1701. Welcome, folks. It's really good to see you all. Hey, Nihilus. Hey, Disco Dragon. Hey, Gobo. Hey, Brosif. uh, yeah, hey, Cthulhu. I'll read as many damn names as I want, Cthulhu. I'm gonna be friendly. Hello, Card Game Nut. Well, that's great to hear, Dexter Bateman. Unlimited names. All right. So, what we're doing today, for those of you who don't know, I'm wearing all of my Star Trek Online stuff. I've got my Monday uniform on because it's time to play some Star Trek Online and answer any questions you got while we're hanging out. Nice, Kaplan better. You want me to make up some names? Okay. Dingleheart Ankerdink. So Duncan, I didn't get fan art from you. I looked specifically this morning at the ambassadorkel@gmail.com Gmail account, and I don't have anything from you. The last thing I got that isn't spam is Desperate Trill's goodbye note. Unless it got sent to like spam, I could check that. Nope. Just spam and spam. Why couldn't we just get John to voice Q? Because I actually don't know. That one I don't know. For some reason they didn't. I know they added Q before we were having voice acting in the game a lot, and then they just had somebody come in and do his voice. Hey, the Writer Brothers. Thanks for showing up when you felt like it. Yeah, John Delancey's a delightful guy. And yes, this comes up every single time that somebody asks why we don't have John Delancey voicing Q, because Stowe's Q is Q Jr. This is not clear anywhere in the game anymore. So getting John Delancey to come and do it would be great. But I think Jason Charles Miller does it now, and he's awesome. So yeah, that's definitely Jason Charles Miller. I mean, I guess Q did, spoilers. Things happened. Yeah, it sounds like the Elios is pretty popular, and that console sounds pretty cool. Isn't Q Junior played by Q Senior's real life son in Voyager? Possibly. I actually don't know the answer to that. But two people are telling me that in chat, so it's probably true. Meanwhile, in Zone chat, they're talking about someone eating rust off of a battery. All right, Fast and Furious. Oh, I gotta re-equip all my winter stuff first. I think this was a setup that I enjoyed. Now, how do I get to Fast and Furious? Or at this point, should I just wait for... Well, the next one is also Fast and Furious, so... Let's see. Tides of Ice. The Fast and the Furious. Okay, here we go. My scene? Oh, my scene! I thought I clicked on this. My deepest apologies. Okay, so we've missed the start of the race. We're just going to hang around for the next one because that's the next event. Caitlin, it's all broccoli. Broseph, that was actually before my time. So I don't know. The sector space revamp happened more than 8 years ago, so it was more than when I played the game, or than when I started working on the game. I mean, honestly, Nihilus, just turning on my face cam will help me win. I can't seem any better or worse than any of the other tips I've gotten over the years. I don't have my ice boots. I do have this though. What's this? Oh, yeah, I should do that. What's this? Oh, okay. So that's for great. Omega marks. And everyone said spend your perk points, which I should do. You're right. The one thing that nobody would buy but me. Melee weapon damage on ground. No game audio. Madness. Who would allow such a thing? There you go. Yeah, I'm glad Maria's voice is still in here too. I understand why they switched out the beach voice, but it was so they could add new dialogue to it if they needed to. But you darn right I did, Stu. Because I'm a melee guy at heart. I love running around with a sword and doing sword things. You should know this by now. Is this Star Trek Fleet Command? Yes. That's exactly what this is. That's how that works. Join the race. Me and no one else. Oh, this is where the race starts, isn't it? It's true. Hey, that's the best. I'll get progress towards my ship and I'll win. Yeah, Borg and swords, as long as it's not an energy sword, is a great combination. How dare you? Get out of here. Oh my god, Badgie looks so good. I haven't actually seen him in game yet. He looks awesome. They spent so long getting the animation on him to look right. Yep. How are they so much faster than me? Ah, endeavors. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, the new kit module? Oh, I run slower with my weapon? If I switch, will I run faster? Welcome to another edition of I worked on this game for 8 years and I still don't know every little weird secret about it. Hi, Badgie! Just let me get over in a second. All right. Yeah, you're right. I'd forgotten about that. I need to go get my snow boots, though. Wonder if I have enough ornaments for that on this character. Wait, I think
a wise man can hear profit in the wind.
What is this? Oh. How have I never seen this before? It led better. The first mission that I played in Star Trek Online that I was really like, holy crap, this is great. It was this guy was Step Between Stars. Actually, no. Boldly They Rode was it? Was it Bold? Is it Boldly They Rode? Is the one where you walk on DS9? That was the first one that I was like, holy crap! And then Step Between Stars blew me away. What? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. What's my passive regen? Are we playing or playing champions again? Oh, there he is. He's already on there. Perfect. Thank you, Stu. Or whoever that was. I love him. Where's the person I talked to buy stuff? Oh, there they are. They were just hiding by being short. Okay, it looks like I've got a lot of ornaments on this character.
Peace is good for business.
Where's the shoes? Is it under Wonderland gear? No. It is under Wonderland gear. Okay. Ah, miscellaneous tab. Okay. Ah, there they are. Thank you. What is that?
I have winter items
jeez.
for a bargain.
Oh no, I'm missing Klingon ice fishing. Go do that. Oh, that sounds cool, Kepled. Well, you know, we do read fan fiction on this stream. There it is. Mar Hawkman, how do I fix that? Do I have a Klingon fishing glove? I don't think so. Let me go get one.
The new year is up. I'll have the horn sound when learn the new year is upon us. Let us. Klingon fishing gauntlet is in your inventory. Equip it there.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah, write me some optional dialogue, Duncan.
Now take it over to the offering bowl.
Cthulhu, that is the oldest kind of fan fiction.
Remember, I will sound the horns when it is time to fish.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the difference is between the gauntlets. I always grabbed myself the good ones, but I don't know if they get you better fish. Martin ARG, just like I told Duncan and Cthulhu. I didn't get any fan art this week, so I'd love to. Send me your fan art. ambassadorkel@gmail.com. Kirko wants to know, did anyone at Cryptic or Deca object to a cartoon-accurate Badgie? Actually, no, they insisted on it. Cryptic did. That was why it took us so long to make one, is because they wanted it to make it look like he does in the show. Alright, I will check once I'm done killing this Koskari if there's fan art has arrived. How dare you! When I made the Winter Wonderland trailer, animating this guy was fun and a little crazy. I had to try and figure out how to get him to knock the main character out of the ice rink, and make that all time up and look natural, because our animation tools don't really have do this and then this happens. It's more like wait. Oh, you know, having a tab in the Discord is a great idea, Martin. Thank you. I should do that. I'm going to make a fan art channel. Okay, that is weird. Nothing came in, Duncan. So yeah, let me make that tab. Someone remind me at the end of the stream, or when we're done with ice fishing, maybe. Thank you, Nihilus. Yes, if you all like the Discord, you should join.
Gauntlet to beat it into submission.
Cthulhu, you always have to drink Pepsi. That is your curse and your gift. What's the game? The thing I wish the game had in it more than anything. What was I gonna say? Most of my wishes have come true for Star Trek Online. Most of the ships that I would really want, most of the items that I would really want are in the game. So it's hard to come up with like a white whale. Maybe a whale probe. Fragrance isn't even here. Ha! Okay, that is a good point. I would love if they were able to take the time to recreate PvP. And the way I think everybody agreed on the team, and a lot of the players did too. The way you recreate the PvP and have it work is that you put people into set builds. That felt a lot more feasible when Jet was on the team because she could create amazing builds in her sleep. Less so now. Ooh, what's your theory craft for the Shangri-La, Stu? Me too, Cthulhu. Jet is an awesome person, and I miss her. Hello, Bughole. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Onslaught is good for that. Hey, Mark der Chief. Yes, I do want an Epo friend. There we go. Nicely skating around. How's the weather today? It was good this morning. I haven't gone outside since then. I'll probably go out and go for a walk after the stream. But it seems like it's pretty good out there. A little chilly, but, you know, it's winter. An Epo Discord would be fun. Maybe that's what we'll call the, like the shit posting section of the Discord, Epo posting. I like all of that, Duncan. I also would love, I would love bridge officers that are, you know, weird, like Zenkefi and Herc and stuff like that. Nothing but fog and rain. That's too bad. Ah! My favorite weapon is the Emperor's Sword. Just because it's pretty. But my favorite non-melee weapon is the Zenkethi cannon. I like that big minigun. It feels cool. Yeah, Captain Proton content would be cool too. Just involves making a whole bunch of art assets that nobody had time for. Maybe Deca will. Oh, yeah, I wish I had the Verdant Emperor's Sword. It's so pretty. Yes, I did see the Section 31 trailer. I think it looks really cool. Look, I'm here for sarcastic Michelle Yeoh. I'm always going to be here for sarcastic Michelle Yeoh. She's amazing, and it looks like they're doing a fun action movie instead of a super serial thing, which, if you're going to do something focused on Section 31, that's probably the way to go. I have seen Wicked. Oh my god, it's good. One of my favorite movies of the year, if not one of my favorite movies of all time. Just utterly, utterly fantastic. Really, really well done. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Oh, I'm glad more people are getting exposed to it, Achilles, 20 years later. The amount of... Wicked has always been one of my favorite musicals since I second saw it. The first time I saw it, I was out at... I was with an ex-girlfriend and her father, and I hated her father, and I think that affected my feelings about the show. But the second time I saw it, I loved it, and it became one of my favorite musicals. Yeah, that's fair, Disco Dragon. I'm sure that's something to do with the way it was set up. Whoa, is there a snow drone? That's cool. Tanek09, you might be right. I'm not sure. I hope they don't put a I hope they don't put a cliffhanger ending on it, but I suspect it'll wrap up nicely, but it'll leave enough open for a Section 31-2 should they ever want to do it, because Lord knows if you've got Michelle Yeoh interested, you don't want to give up that opportunity. Ah, okay, that's a Tholian drone. Makes sense. Section 31-2. I'm sure that's a math joke. What I'm not entirely sure with Section 31 is I don't entirely know what era it's taking place in. I think it's... I think because Michelle Yeoh got sent back in time by the Guardian of Forever, that it's post... Or it's pre-Discovery, or Discovery's final timeline by quite a bit, but which actor that has never done Trek would I love to see in Trek? Man, my brain is not firing on all cylinders today. I almost said Doug Jones, who has very much done Trek and been excellent in it. Let's see. I would love to see Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa play like a Klingon or something. That would be fun. I mean, Jenna Ortega in a Trek would be great. She's awesome. Was Ian McKellen in Star Trek before? I didn't know that. Yeah, John Cena in Star Trek would be fun. I would like to see John Cena in Lower Decks. He would fit in very well there. Or maybe in the new comedy show that Mariner's actress is making. I would love a Stargate Star Trek crossover. That would be fun. So one thing I noticed with this season of Lower Decks, Jeffrey Combs is voicing everything that isn't a main character. Like all the side computers and stuff, right? It sounds like him on almost everything. Oh, got it, SFC. That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. John Cena has been in every season of Trek, including and especially the ones where he was children. Yeah. Martin ARG wants Denzel Washington to come back and play to come and play Cisco. Where's the Crampiri at? Oh, that's all right. I'll get to teleport to him. Oh, yes. Weird Al coming to play a fish person would be perfect. Hey, Captain Ronnie, welcome. And his name is Sean Cena. Enterprise F. Enterprise F. The Winter Wonderland music is absolutely majestic and lovely. And I was trying to figure out where I'd heard the fight music before. And I realized it's the music that I use for every single ship trailer. Or I used, I guess. James McAvoy as a younger Picard. That would be hilarious. But we already have Tom. The guy who went on to become a very famous actor. That would be Tom Hardy. Thank you, Stu. That would be hilarious, Cthulhu. Just I mean, I think there's so much room for more Jeffrey Combs playing everything comedy. This is one of my favorite images in the game. Everybody in their weird winter Wonderland outfits chasing a smoking Crampiri across the winter landscape. You're welcome, Captain Ronnie. I'm glad we could make that come to pass. If you weren't here for last week's stream, I mentioned that I mentioned it to Deca as sort of a joke, and they ran with it. So I'm really glad they did. And of course, you know, Jeremy and his systems team worked hard to upgrade it too. Honestly, Caplet, if there's anybody who fits into the Star Trek universe perfectly, it's Mr. Rogers. Could you imagine Captain Robert Rogers, but not that one? Do I think you'll ever get the Eisenberg again? If somebody remembers, yes. And right now, Jeremy and Thomas are still there, and they remember. Just has to, you know, go through with a new community manager. So the more you post about it places, the more they'll likely see it. Naughty, naughty, naughty! Nick is still there, yeah, hippie. A couple people got kept on when most of us got let go. You know, Mark the Chief, for the health of the game, I hope Thomas stays for a long time. For his own personal mental health, I'm not sure I hope that. Oh, and he's stuck. Oh, no, here he is. Bughole wants a projectile ship with auto-canoons. Yes, Doug in Idaho, but just Thomas needs to be hired by Paramount and work on Star Trek. Thomas needs to be the Pablo Hidalgo of Star Trek, absolutely. Kirko, nothing. Deca isn't doing anything to Thomas. It's just that, you know, the game is going to continue to change and be different, and Thomas really particularly cares about it. You know, I don't know any plans that Deca might have in the future, but I think it's going to be hard for anybody who has spent as long on the game as Thomas and Jeremy and Nick and all of those lovely people to let go of how it used to be. Yeah, the problem with Hollywood stuff is that it's very kind of insular. It's hard to get a you know, job in film if you haven't done film stuff before, unless somebody like Dave Blass is awesome and sees it and brings people on board like he did for Pundus. Yeah, exactly. Both exactly to Duncan and exactly to Dexter. They treat Thomas really well. They treat everybody really well. The Deca are not the bad guys in this situation. Capitalism is the bad guy. Burn it down and begin a Star Trek future. Sorry to hear that, Martin ARG, but you know, nothing I can do. But feel free to post about it, and you know, hopefully they'll see it and get it back. Stu, that is partially true. You were absolutely right. There were some business decisions that were made that were absolutely responsible for everything that went down. But also, you know, those business decisions exist and are able to be made because of the really crappy system we all live in. Become radicalized! Let's start the Bell Riots tomorrow! Aww.
The magnificent Crampiri made.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, events is on All right, great. We've got 1 progress. And I have got nothing towards the event campaign. Is it bad that you want to eat the gingerbread houses? Yes, but only because people live there. You know, if you didn't eat them, if you eat your own gingerbread houses, that would be okay. Thanks, Dexter. I appreciate that. Yes, exactly, Capled. That's true. The gingerbread people are colonizers. So maybe we should punish them if we're being radicalized. I can't get out of the village. Where do I go? It's true, hippie. Many of you wildly disagreed with our decisions all the time. And you were always wrong. No, I'm kidding. Hello there, Looney. Welcome, welcome. Was there ever talk of revamping the accolade system? Yeah. But kind of the lowest priority. You know, accolades didn't directly make people money, so that's how it is. Stu, I'll give you a good 35% of the time you were right. Do I think Deca will keep the event campaign the way it is? If they're smart. It's one of the best ways we've ever had to get player retention going. It's one of the big reasons why Star Trek was so successful. Andre and Jared coming up with that